I want us to compare these two commodities to know which one you're going to invest your money into. Now, one of the reasons why I always advise people who are coming newly into agriculture is that they should start by trading agro-commodities. It's not because primary production is bad or I'm discouraging anyone to invest in primary production, but I want you to start at the end point of marketing. You have to understand what your customer needs or what your target market needs and can afford before you go into production. I've seen situations where many people produce, they reach out to me, I have cassava 10 hectares, who can I sell to? I have bears, they are almost getting matured, who can I sell to? And I wonder, what was the person thinking before investing money in production? So you first took your money, you went and rented or bought land, plant cassava, and now the cassava is mature, you don't have a market, you don't know where to sell. You're wondering where you can sell. That is a very bad method of following business. You would never make money like that. You'll be surprised that at the end of the day you will give the cassava below your production cost or give out your product below production cost. You'll be frustrated. And one thing with most of these commodities is that as time goes, the possibility of you making profit also reduce. So what I mean by this is that if, for example, you have bears and you stock enough bears and it's week 8 and you don't have a buyer, they are eating more feed and they can just die any day. Maybe let's say infection can just hit your pen and you lose all the bears. So these are things that you have to be very careful, because the longer these products stay in your hands, the more possibility of you losing them 100% is high. So in this video, I want us to discuss palm oil supply and cassava supply. Many people have reached out to me, they tell me they want to do the two. And I always advise them, it's not wise, it's not business wise, and I will not advise you to start the two, but I want you to start one. And many times they don't know how to be able to compare and know which one is best for them. So I want to show you, I want us to have a quick comparison to know which one is better for you. Depending on your budget, depending on your plan, then you can know which one is better for you. So let's start with cassava. Now, for those people that are looking at short term, those people that want to make quick turnover, cassava supply is best for you. Why? Because for cassava supply, you already have a market. They are already established buyers, companies who are buying in bulk. So you don't have to uproot your cassava and then start looking for where to sell, which state you are going to send to. And I tell people that reach out to me, I was coaching someone yesterday and I say, you have to come and stay with me for like few days. You watch me load one truck or buy one truck of cassava, you follow me to the bush and see how this business is being done. This is the only way you can compare, because sometimes making money is below just the turnover. You're looking at your time. Are you going to tie maybe like 3 days to load one truck and you supply and you make a profit of say 5 million? Is that a business you want to waste your 3 days on? Then when you run with me in the field and see, you'll be able to make better decisions. But the truth of the matter is that they are buyers. I've identified 2 companies that have been supplying to in Benue State and in Kogi State. They are buying whatever volume of cassava you bring to them. They are not telling you stories and we are tired of buying today. You are the one that is going to be tired of supplying to them. They are always willing to buy. So for those that are looking at quick cash, those that want to turn over their profits, cassava supply is best for you. So now let's look at the palm oil now. Those that want to go into palm oil storage is always long term. Palm oil business is always long term. Even if you're able to source the palm oil, we don't have an industry or a company yet. I'm yet to identify one. And if you know any company that buys palm oil, you can put their name or let me say their address in the comment section so that other people can also leverage on what you have discovered. So for this one, you are going to source palm oil. When you have gathered the palm oil, you will now start looking for a market. Let's assume you are able to source 1,000 keg. When you source your 1,000 keg, if there was a company that can buy all the 1,000 keg at once and pay you, it will be good. But in most cases, you take this palm oil to the market. Some people can come and buy maybe 50 keg, 20 keg, 10 keg, 1 keg, and this will not happen in one market. Maybe it might take you 3 weeks, right? Or 4 weeks even for you to be able to dispatch all the 1,000 keg that you are able to source. Unlike cassava, as you source 1 million truck, you're taking to the company, they are paying you within 48 hours, some within highest 10 days, you're receiving your money. So in terms of duration, cassava is best because palm oil will take longer period for you to cash out your money, except you have an off-taking market that is willing to buy any number of gallons you bring to them. Now let's look at the storage facility. With cassava, you don't need a storage facility. As fast as you can source from farmers, they are loading direct to the truck. As farmers are bringing, so this is how we do it. When we want to source cassava, we can go to a community and then look for a location where a bigger truck can easily come in and pick our product for us. So what we normally do is that we tell farmers that we are here, we are buying cassava. So most of these farmers, they go to their market, load the cassava in smaller truck or tie it on their bike, drive it to our point. We weigh it on our weighing scale and then we offload it to the truck immediately. So this one, we don't need any storage facility. As the cassava is coming, we are loading to the truck. Once the truck is full, we are moving to the company, we hand over the product to them and we get out of the business. But when it comes to palm oil, you have to buy. Then you have to consider storage facility because your supply will not be instant in most cases. So you are looking for a storage facility to keep this product there. A place that can house this product for you a little while before you make your sales. So if you don't have money to invest in storage facility, and again, investing in storage facility also means you need to have a secured place because you don't want to keep your palm oil in a room where the next morning you wake up, boys have burgled the room, remove the window, remove everything and move with your product. So you have to be very careful. You know that where you're keeping your oil is 100% secure because it's money that you're keeping there. And you know what money means to many people. It's their life. They can go after it, do any other thing to make sure they extract that product that you have stored. So when it comes to storage facility, you don't store cassava, but you're going to store palm oil, no matter how you're going to do it. So you have to consider that. Now the next step or the next comparison that we have to do is how to be able to source this commodity all year round. That is availability of this commodity. Now in terms of cassava, based on the two states that I've been working with, we have never run short of cassava. We are the people that always run short of cash, not the farmer saying we don't have cassava again. Most cases, we are the one that will buy. Our money will finish. We'll have to wait for the company to credit us before we can buy again. So, but when it comes to palm oil is seasonal. And this is the reason why you need a storage facility. Because even if you are not going into storage, buying and selling, you still need to keep it. You still need to source because the price fluctuates a lot. The price is going up and down, so you don't want to be waiting at market women to decide the price for you. So you need bulk cash to buy in bulk and keep, right? So that anytime there is demand, because the demand always increases around November, December season. It's like that with palm oil. But in terms of cassava, we always have cassava available. You don't need to look for where, you don't need to, there is no season where you say there is no cassava. It's very rare. Sometimes it happens because most times people get discouraged and say cassava is not profitable, they don't find cassava. It happens in my community many times. But as long as this company have come into existence, this Chinese company, people are motivated to plant more cassava. So for the past 2 years, we have never had shortage of cassava. There is no season where we don't have cassava. It's always there because people know that if I plant now and I need cash now, I can sell. If you go to my village now, most of the guys are big boys now because anytime they need 500,000, they have a commodity that they can exchange. So maybe you're staying in the city. It's the best time for you to relocate to the village so that you cultivate cassava. It might not be in your village. Maybe people reach out to me. I don't know where the company is in Anambra, or I'm still looking for it in Imo State. It's not in your state. Go to another state, source cassava and supply. Is business. We have people from the east who are in the north doing business. We have people from the north who are in the east doing business. We have Nigerians who are abroad doing business. Most of them, they are not working for people. They also own businesses in Dubai, UK, US. So why is it that you that is in Nigeria, you're afraid of going to the next state, or you're complaining that the company should come to your state? Why we sympathize and pray that the company should come to your state? Don't remain there and be complaining. Go to the state that have these factories. Buy from local farmers there. Farmers have it. We that are here in Benue State, we can't cover everything. We don't have the money. We are here to have the capacity to be able to buy everything from farmers. So you can step in and make your money too. So another thing that you have to consider, or another comparison that we are going to do, is the startup capital that is required. The startup capital that is required for you to do cassava supply is small, but for you to be able to do palm oil business, you need big capital, because you are not going to buy 10 keg or 20 keg to go and supply. It's like your play, it's child's play. You need enough cash. Remember, I told you, you need to buy and keep. So you will not just took 2 million to go and buy. You need big money for you to buy and keep, so that you can always be in profit. So if price increase from the market, even though you bought cheap, you also raise your bar. That is how money is being made in palm oil business. But when it comes to cassava, you don't need big capital. You can start with 200,000. You can start with 300,000. I started mine with 700,000. Yes, I started mine with 700,000, and the whole supply I did was just around 1 point something tons, right? And because the turnover is quick, I supplied to them immediately. They received the cassava, credited my bank account. As simple as that. But when it comes to palm oil, you need big capital. So you have to check, how much do I have? And how patient can I be with this money? Right? So in conclusion, the best, for me, this is the advice I will give out to you who is just looking at coming into this business. The number one thing you need to consider is what? You have to consider the plan that you have for that money. If you're willing to tie down your money a little, then you can go for palm oil. Palm oil can triple your money. That is the truth. But it will take you 6 to sometimes 8 months for that to happen. But for cassava, you're doing it, is turnover. So the faster you turn, the faster you can make profit. And of course, you can also double your capital or triple your capital with cassava, but it will take longer period, because we make profit here in small, but we make the profit become big because we're having good turnover. We're having good turnover. So that is the only way you can grow your money. So my advice to you will be that even if you're into cassava supply, make money from this cassava supply, pick the money from the cassava supply, and invest in building wealth with oil, because I see oil as storage of wealth. This one, the money is not turning over. So let's assume I started my palm oil business with 10 million naira and I'm making profit. As I make profit, I remove the profit, I buy palm oil and store. I remove the profit and buy palm oil and store. So I'm using the money that I'm making from cassava to store palm oil, so that when the price increase, I can go and sell. So in that, I have not stuck my money in one business. I have divided my money across businesses, even though my main object or my main product is cassava. So this is how to grow wealth in trading of agro-commodities, and this is how you can make money in trading of these agro-commodities. So all you have to do for me is to like this video, share this video, stay connected and watch this video to the end. I remain Denison, your billionaire farmer. See you.